3 years into its existence, Oregon's Higher Education Coordinating Commission is still struggling to guarantee it is following state rules on the way it buys goods and services. That's according to an audit released by the Secretary of State's office Wednesday. Auditors examined the agency's procurement practices this spring and found the purchasing program lacked a robust and transparent process, had no coherent strategy for ensuring compliance with state rules and laws, and offered scarce staff training options. While the contracts are largely pass-through agreements with local governments, community colleges, and school districts, auditors said the issues potentially expose the agency to legal, security, and public perception risks. The contracts total more than $100 million. Transparent, fair, and equitable, and consistent procurement practices encourage the public's good will and trust that agencies will wisely spend the public's money, auditors wrote. From November 2016 through March 2017, the agency finalized more than $117 million worth of contracts. Auditors recommended the agency immediately address more than 53 contracts identified as backlogged. Those services had already been provided to partner agencies before a contract was finalized, auditors said. The audit also recommends adding training programs and ensuring clear job roles and responsibilities for staffers connected to contracting and procurement services. Ben Kennan, the agency's executive director, said the issues raised by the audit have remained an especially persistent challenge for his agency. But, Kennan wrote, higher education leaders have been pushing since 2015 for more resources to beef up its procurement staff. Despite having one of the state's largest and most complex budgets, Kennan said, we have no internal auditor and were unsuccessful in our requests to fund this position. State lawmakers once again denied that request in 2017, Kennan noted. The agency has since dedicated 2 additional employees to work on contracting issues. He said the agency has already reduced the number of backlogged contracts to 5 and has adopted policies and procedures governing the contracting process that have yet to be implemented across the agency. The Higher Education Agency will roll out training programs for staff within the next 3 months, he said. Andrew Thienathene at Oregonian.com 503-294-4026 at Andrew Thien.